Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to be streaming the first day of the Winter Season Championship stage, and this is going to be where it all comes down for the big money. Final stage, Group 1 quarterfinals. There's only one group, and it's going to be a round robin. No, that is completely wrong. It's going to be a double elimination bracket this time. You thought it was going to be a round robin, and so did I. Because that's how normally Wargaming has done these top 8s. However, for this season they've decided to change it up and see how a double elimination bracket works out for the top 8 stage. Now, can't really have an opinion on this just yet, just because I haven't seen it in action. However, I do think seeing all the teams face each other at least once was pretty cool to see. Obviously that's not really going to happen now with this double elimination bracket, but who knows, there might be some positives to this sort of format. In particular, there's going to be less matches played, I believe, for most teams at least. But anyways, we have here Apex versus CPG in day 1 of the final stage. This is going to be, I believe, seeded seed 3 versus seed 6 it is. So Apex seed 3, CPG is seed 6. That's how the strongest versus weakest has laid this out. Now, Dynasty's Pearl, gonna be the first map we see, and you notice here that today it's going to be best of 5 for these double elimination bracket rounds, rather than the best of 3 that we have seen for pretty much the entire Ascent part of the season. So there's a little bit more room for error. We're gonna see at least 2 maps played, which should afford some teams a little bit more wiggle room in case they're not as good on certain maps. So that is a positive in my opinion. Apex gonna be taking triple mice, double crons. They have readied up a 30B, but I really don't think they're gonna play that. The tank just has really low DPM, and it doesn't actually have all that much going for it, although they're taking a Sheridan as well, but who knows? Maybe they are taking these tanks. I would highly doubt they're taking a 30B though. Yeah, external now taking an E5, same with Evil Fantasy. I didn't think that was going to be the case, taking a Sheridan and a 30B. But anyway, CPG is going to be taking double mice, double IS4s, a Kron, an E5, and a T22. So both of these teams obviously going to be taking a good amount of super heavies with 2 and 3 mice each. Dynasty's Pearl obviously going to be one of those maps where you really do want to take that super heavy armor, especially if you're going to play towards that B cap. And let's see if either team does try to go for the B cap early. It could be pretty good for them if they're able to take B early. Obviously, one of the most influential caps, not only on this map, but in the game in terms of power that it has in, like, getting the enemy team to make a move. Alrighty, let's see. We're here with Emorax in the Kron. Battle's starting pretty soon, and we're off now. Let's see where Apex decides to go, where CPG decides to go, and kick off the first day of the Winter Season Championship stage. Starnado in the T22 going over towards the C cap to see if he can get some spots off early. External, you can see him speed boosting towards that A cap, trying to get it early. I don't think CPG are going to get onto that C cap before External gets onto A. External is spotted, however, I don't think anything can really reset him from CPG. So CPG are going to be down on caps now. They're triple capping, trying to get it as fast as they can, but External still with a really healthy lead in terms of getting onto the A cap before CPG got on C. So CPG are going to be slightly down on cap, but it's not going to be a huge deal. And a lot of the time, this map does come down to kills either way. So you see Apex moving their mice over towards the B cap. They're not going to get onto it just yet, but they're both spotted there. So CPG knows that there is some sort of play from Apex going towards that B side. You see Cheating Legend and Edgy NATO over here ready to push in towards B should Apex try to make that play. So they are prepared for this. They have the information up and they're ready to make a move as soon as they find the opportunity. However, Apex really doesn't have to do anything if they don't choose to, since they do have that cap lead for now. But either way, they're going to be going for that B cap. CPG needs to make a play now. Mocha in the Kran's going to be backing off. He can't do a whole lot about those two mice on the cap on his own anyways, so he's not going to be bleeding for the reset. CPG, instead of pushing on those mice, they're going to be pushing around back into the town, possibly going for the A cap and the B cap as well. Just rotating away from Apex. Apex are going to have a moment where they have control of all three caps here. Cheating Legend leading the push back into the C cap, but he is going to back out of there for now. A lot of Apex guns lined up looking at that B cap. So Apex are able to trade A for C, and they still keep their 2 cap advantage with control of the B cap. And again, B cap is going to be absolutely like just going to take control of the game if you have that cap. Nothing that team really can do besides push in towards B. It's kind of a checkmate in this situation. I guess you could go for the kills really fast. However, the cap still becomes an issue if you want to make a play anyways. So most of the time, you're going to go into the B cap anyways and try to push around. As you can see here, CPG is pushing towards the B. They have 2 mice on B, but they're going for another focus target here. They need to get the kills as well. Tommy's going down, however, so is Edgy NATO. Tommy now down to 754 HP. Edgy down to 1176, but nothing has gone down yet. Seal NATO is low. Evil Fantasy's getting focused out, but Seal NATO is probably going to go down first. Tommy actually goes down in the mouse first. CPG now taking control of the C cap as well as the B cap, so Apex actually aren't getting any cap points for now. However, they are winning in terms of HP for the time being. Mocha is down to a one-shot. Edgy NATO goes down. Seal NATO went down. Mocha goes down. And now CPG are 3 guns down. However, Apex are 2 guns down as well. So it's looking kind of close, but not really at the same time. Apex now taking control of the game with their gun advantage as well as the HP. They're also getting a tank onto the A cap. Star NATO, though, coming in with the DPM. Maybe he can make a difference, but Arctic needs to stay alive as long as he can. But external on the C cap now, and it's just going to be cap pressure again from Apex. Just taking control of the caps, and not a whole lot CPG can do about it. They really needed to pick up the kills, but they really couldn't. Arctic goes down, but it was after the bell had rang already. Apex winning the game on caps, although they had pretty good HP at the end either way. So Apex just taking control of the game after taking the B cap there. Again, if you can take B, it's just going to make the game so much easier for you. CPG just really weren't set up for that at all. I'm not sure why, since like that's basically a move that most teams try to go for nowadays. Because again, taking that B cap is just so important. Similarly, being able to get resets on the B cap is equally important. Or at least bleeding it. If you can't fully reset it, at least try to kill the tanks that are on it. But neither of those things happened for CPG, and unfortunately they would lose that game to cap, and they weren't able to pick the kills up anyways. But again, losing B for free really didn't help their case out. Let's see if CPG are able to adjust their strategy and try to take a little bit more control of the B cap this time. In terms of this map, honestly, there's not a whole lot of options besides trying to take control of either C or an A, or you have to have at least some sort of control on the B cap. Well, at least for most teams. I don't think I've seen a team that won by doing something other than like just B, like having some B push. I've seen spawn traps work, but at the same time, they had some sort of control of the B area. I don't think I've seen a team just straight up push one side and win. It's kind of interesting. Mostly because this map is kind of corridored, honestly. You can place a tank and get good information on a few different alleys, so really cuts off the possibilities for this map. In terms of gameplay, that is. But anyways, Apex is going to be splitting their tanks up a little bit. We got 2 mice going for the A cap, but you've got also Kran, another mouse, and an E5 going towards C. CPG is going to be playing mostly towards A and B. Darktronics pushing up to this position here. I love this position. You can get shots onto any tanks that are over on that side sometimes. Seal NATO takes the shot in the E5 from external. MJ is going to be on the A cap, but Evil Fantasy was able to get onto C before CPG got onto A. They're going to be double capping though, so maybe yeah, it looks like CPG does get the cap advantage from that 2 cap at the end there. So Apex are going to be down on caps for now. CPG this time do seem to have a little bit more control of the B area. Those 2 Krons can get hold down and shoot into B should the opportunity arise. And you see, actually, External and Tommy's going to be creeping up 2 of these mice on CPG. Kind of interesting. I haven't really seen something like this before. However, they're not really getting punished a whole lot, and they are offering an opportunity for Kami to sneak onto the B cap. Mocha could poke up where he was here. However, these mice would punish him in the side of the turret if he tried to. So Not Cheating Legend has to come up and get a reset. Will he be able to do it? No, I think he shot like some post down with HE. So again, Apex take control of the B cap. MJ is just going to try to hold on as long as he can here. You've got a lot of action in the middle. I think Apex are winning this on early trades. However, AKA is really low. Kami's also pretty low, but Seal NATO is just off on an adventure here. He is so far overextended that he is 100% going down. Kami goes down. Mocha's super low though as well. HPs are actually pretty even for now, but Mocha just went down, and that's going to give Apex a 1-gun advantage for the time being. Tommy though is getting focused out. Darktronics has a shot into his side. Low roll though, and Arctic isn't able to pick up the kill. So this game is coming down pretty close. Cheating Legend in the mouse goes down. CPG again going to be 1-gun down. Apex now as well. Look at that. They have control of all 3 caps while this push was going on. Darktronics is in the middle of 3 tanks there, and there's no way he's going to be surviving that for much longer. Gets a good shot in, but now he's just trying to slow down the caps as much as he can. AKA in the mouse finally went down. He survived quite a long time for being so low on HP. MJ gonna be fighting a losing battle here against 4 tanks. CPG losing another gun. 2 on 4 now. This is going to be extremely difficult for CPG to win. I don't think they're gonna be able to pull it off at this point. Yeah, no, there's no way that they're gonna be pulling this off. 3 caps in the favor of Apex. Yeah, and now it's just Edgy NATO versus Arctic. They can not control all 3 caps at the same time. They could have gotten on 2, but even then, they would have been swarmed and completely demolished there. So again, Apex just winning that on caps as well as HP. So Apex just looking pretty strong at this moment. Obviously, again, it's going to be strongest versus weakest, so CPG winning would be a little bit of an upset. However, these two teams are still giving it their all. CPG might be able to pick up a few wins, though, if they play it well. Now, sometimes I do say it's going to be really hard for them to win, even though sometimes it's obviously not going to be a win for them. Just trying to be a little positive. I don't want to put down any team. But anyways, let's see. Oasis Palms is going to be the next map. Apex going to be taking double crons, IS4, E5, 215B, Vickers Light, and a T22 medium. CPG is going to be taking triple E5s, a cron, an IS4, a Vickers, and a Hori. And Hori is an interesting tank choice. Again, tank destroyers have kind of fallen out of the meta. However, they still have formidable firepower, especially if you can place them in positions where they can get shots on most of the map. And Oasis Palms is going to be one of those maps. You stick that Hori all the way in the back, and it's going to be hard to push on with minimal support. As long as you get some spotting, and as long as the Hori can get some shots off, it's going to be an effective duo in the dunes. Like, say, just put Vickers overwatching the C-cap and just have the Hori shooting at anything that's poking their head in the dunes. Gonna keep most tanks down. And even if you don't, you're gonna get some good bleeds off, provided that you hit your shots. But either way, CPG, I would assume, are gonna be taking control of the C side with the Vickers Light as well as the Hori. Maybe making a play towards A, but it looks like they're not going that way. AK is going to be taking an interesting spotting run here. Trying to spot anything going into the dunes. Able to spot MJ and Edgy NATO, as well as Star NATO and Darktronics. Ooh, gets tagged as he's pulling out of there. Might get hit again. 438. 941 HP left. So actually, ooh, he got good information for sure. So Apex is going to know that the CPG team is playing mostly towards the C side, so they're able to jump onto the A cap very quick. However, AK taking those shots is going to be a little bit detrimental to them later on in the game when, or if they need some sort of cap control against the enemy Vickers. But here you see AK is going to be sitting in the back, just spotting up anything from CPG that tries to push across, and just like that, I don't think CPG have a really great chance at winning this. They're down on caps and they need to push somewhere on APX. However, Tommy is making a move towards the B cap. I think Darktronics is able to push up to this position here and get shots into him. I don't think Apex actually really has anything that can punish him either, and it looks like this is what's going to be happening. Tommy's going to get reset by Darktronics, but we'll see if Darktronics bleeds a lot for this. HE Shell resetting the cap. MJ is going to get pushed on here, though. He is a little bit overextended. Darktronics trading with Tommy now. He's going to have one more shell, but this is going to be a counter push here. You've got some action going on the other side as well. AK down to 507 HP. CPG, though, bled a lot in this push, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. They really didn't have a lot of options in terms of pushing here. A lot of shots going into DJR, but look at this. Apex just has all of the positioning here. Look at all that space that CPG had to cross basically out in the open, and they are getting punished heavily for it. Apex were able to take B as well, and Darktronics and MJ are getting punished for it. Hori now putting his gun into the game, shooting Tommy. Oh, External takes a big beating there, but Edgy NATO even more so, 1100 damage into him, and he's going to go down. Arctic's going to be the next focus here, and just like that, CPG are going to be losing most of their hit points in this push. Ooh, Tommy picks up a good kill shot on Star NATO. Arctic goes down as well. Seal NATO goes down, and this is just absolute mayhem. Apex picking up all the kills here, all the damage. Again, CPG had to push across the open And Apex definitely made them feel that. Evil Fantasy picking up the kill on Darktronics. MJ, oh, good shot from the Ho-Ri. That was actually pretty small shot there. But it's not going to make a difference in the end. It's full health Ho-Ri is getting pushed on. He picks up another kill. External, let's see. Let's see what's going on over here. External might go down to the Ho-Ri. He's picking up another shot into him. But it really doesn't matter. Again, Apex have the caps at this point. Mocha going for the shot into Kami instead of shooting external didn't really make a difference again, but yeah, actually it was kind of close on HP at the end, but that was mostly just because Apex was pushing in for the kills a little bit recklessly. So that's going to be matchup number 1 that we see today. Let's see what the rest of the games are looking like right now. Winter's Season Championship. And since it's going to be best of 5, the times between the start of one game to the start of the next is going to be about 50 minutes, so it's going to be a long time between games, especially if we have like a 3-0 blowout like we just saw there. There's going to be quite a bit of time remaining. You see 33 minutes there. Well, let's see here. We just saw Apex beat CPG 3-0. GG beat, I believe they were up against Purple. And they also won their matchup 3-0. That's going to be the number 2 seed versus the number 7 seed. Pramo playing against Hated also beat Hated 3-0. They're going to be playing against Naps next. Let's see who Naps beat. They beat Pincer 3-0. So all of these matches are going to be ending 3-0. Hopefully these next games should be a little bit closer. I believe Naps is going to be the number 4 seeded team. And yeah, that's going to be the case. So it's going to be Pramo versus Naps. It should be Apex versus GG as well. Yeah. And that, I think this is the game we're going to be watching. Actually, no, because this is going to be happening tomorrow. Apex versus GG. The rest of the upper bracket games are going to be happening tomorrow. So you see here, actually, if you won today, you're actually getting pretty nice rest. You've got basically 1 game today, 1 game tomorrow. In what else are we doing? We're going to be watching, most likely, CPG versus whoever. Yeah, so I think we're going to be watching CPG versus Purple in the lower bracket. And again, this is double elimination. So if you lose in the lower bracket, you're out. If you win in the upper bracket, but then drop to the lower bracket, obviously you're going to have another shot at redemption to get back up into the upper bracket. But CPG, as the name implies, of double elimination, they're going to have one more chance at redemption. So they need to beat Purple. And the same goes for Purple, though. Each of these teams are fighting for their survival here. They need to win this next match to remain in the top 8. And that's going to go for Hated as well as Pincer. So all of these teams in the lower bracket need to win their next matchup. But that's going to be happening in 30 minutes, quite a while. So we have, or needless to say, we have a lot of time to kill here. I'm just clearing these notifications. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of this one. Credit boosters, let's go. More credit boosters. Hey, that's what you love to see out of the huge containers. An avatar and 10 boosters. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. What mode is going on? Oh, there's no special modes right now. Play this. Oh, right. Yeah. We'll just play this. I should probably check the chat as well. Ooh. I did something weird. I was like zooming in on my browser or something when I was trying to scroll. Someone says Apex was Pincer's insurgent team, which seems to choke too much. Now, I'm not gonna say that's true or not. Did see some pretty dramatic games or series last season, but it looks like that wasn't the case today. They did not throw. Oh, what am I doing? I'm playing way too aggressive for my own good. And aggressive into like a bad spot. Just like the worst of the worst. I'm actually just gonna back out from here. Take a shot from the Kron, but it's okay. We're still alive. Alright. See what we do from now, or from here. Most of our team is over here, so we should be getting some support if we do an aggressive play. Still don't want to bleed all that much. Kron's gonna be pushing forwards, and actually nobody's gonna be helping me out. Not sure what's going on back there, but it's not good. For us, at least. So we lose like all our HP, and we've got the E100 coming around for the kill. I don't think I'm gonna be surviving this. But we might be able to do some more damage. Oh, nope. Because I am a terrible shot. Team actually just rotated away. Very sad. We're left to our own devices here. And unfortunately, we're not playing with a big brain right now. I'm just chilling here for now, though. Kron's coming in. Jeez, I put a terrible shot there. He was going for the ram, but I'm not gonna die to the ram there. Die to a shot, though. Now let's see what the rest of the... I thought they were on this side. They made a big brain rotation away from the enemy, though. So let's see how this goes. It's kind of sad I can't go like third person. Are these E100s in a platoon? No. Well, let's see. Good shot there from the E100. We're actually taking 2 camps though. And it's 4 on 4, so might still be a win. E100, some big brain angling, gets a bounce off and puts a good shot in return, so this E100 looks like he's clutching up. Although he might eat some damage from the side here. Gonna be paying attention though, so good on him. Might have a shot into that there, and now he's gonna get clipped out by the Kron, but he's getting support from the other E100, so this E100 in front of him is trying to angle. No, it just puts a good shell into the E100 on the enemy team. 268 looking for a shot into the Kron, maybe? Not sure. We take B though. M60 making some plays in the back line. Actually gonna be looking for the Vickers here. Gets a good shell in, and he's gonna do it for free. The Kron is gonna be rotating back for the M60 here instead of pushing those E100s. Ooh, the M60 is in clippable range for that Kron now. See if he can bait some shells, and he's actually just gonna be... Whoa, what a shot from the Kron there. Our VK72, or our VK, or their VK goes down. Cap is so close. 970. We need to pick up a kill here. And E100 is pushing straight forwards for it. 268 as well, but 268 is doing it out in the open. E100 points, yeah, just a little bit too slow on that rotation. Would have had the game. Probably would have had the game if I wasn't a bot, but you know. We'll chalk that up to a warm-up game. I don't have the premium pass, so I don't get this shiny tank. Spot 7 bad chats without, or spot 7 tanks in the bad chat without dying. I guess I'll do that. I didn't really want to do the challenge, but let's try it anyways. Winter Malinovka, I don't think it's getting done on this map, but who knows? Gotta think of what kind of spotting run I should do, and I think I'm gonna go through B and then just straight back through A. Alright, let's see here. Someone in chat says there's gonna be a lot of TVPs tomorrow, and if you're not up to date on what's going on, basically there's gonna be an update tomorrow which introduces a whole line of Czech autoloaders. So yeah, it's in the middle of the top 8 for this tournament, which means it might have a little bit of an effect on the meta. We actually might see a lot of TVPs. Alright, so we spot 3 tanks. Spot another one, AMX. Bad chat, I'm not sure if I spotted him. I think the E50 might have spotted him because he was in front of me. E50 is, I think he's trying to do the mission too. But let's see. We're still missing the 2 tank destroyers. There's one. And a E3, maybe I spotted him? No, I don't think I spotted him. Dang. Well, that's sad. I think I was 1 tank away from that. That was a bad shot there. On the move, but probably should have hit that. I'm gonna go for this Kron because he is getting focused out rather than the E3. We got the bad chat rotating back for us though. He misses his first shell. I'm not sure if he's reloading actually. He might be. We're gonna chase him down. We should have him on reload. Assuming we hit our shots. There's one. E50M's helping us out as well. We can get an HE shell. Nope, I'm not gonna risk it. A ricochet and pen there. Trying to juke this batch at shells. Probably not gonna get another one. Ooh, almost had it. Don't want to get hit by anything else on the enemy team. Probably should have shot heat there. Well, this looks like a 1 game. E3's turning around, so we'll help out the bad chat while we chill here out of the E3 stuff. Oh, nope. Oh, E3's going somewhere else. Go for the tracking shot. I don't think I got that last spot, unfortunately. Let's see. Says at least 6 tanks, but we gotta go into the detailed here. No, 6 enemies spotted. Oh no. Who spotted the last one? I know it used to say how many tanks spotted here, but I don't seem to see it anymore, so I can't even see who spotted it. And I'm pretty sure I missed out on that E3. I don't know how he crossed without me spotting him. It must have been the timing. We almost got the challenge done in the first game. Alright, so basically, if you weren't here for my other streams, which you probably weren't, but if you were, you'd know what this challenge is, maybe, if you remember. But what I'm trying to do here is someone challenged me to spot 7 tanks in the batch chat without dying. So that's what I'm trying to do. And actually the hardest part is not like just... Well, you could obviously just YOLO straight into a spawn and spot them all. But then you'd die, so the challenge would be over. The hardest part then is trying to get all the spots off before the enemy getting spotted by your own team, so it might be doable on this map though. What I'm gonna do is try to spot the tanks going into C and then the tanks going towards the other cap. So we get one there. Not sure where the rest of the team is. We've only spotted one tank, but there's another tank on A. I think I heard the M103 having the stock gun. Spot one more. Now, we know there's tanks on A, so we're gonna try to get that tank spotted before our team does. We're gonna be going through a shortcut here. Oh no, the 57 got spotted already. Oh, well, the challenge is over. Unfortunate. I mean, that's gonna be probably a hard part of the challenge, is just predicting what the enemy's gonna do. We can just auto-aim this. Sorry, bad chat. We got a clip in there. There's a 57, but we don't want to sort of push into him where he's close enough to get easy shots into us. And I think this M103 is stopped. 57, we might be able to clip. I didn't get the last shot off. I'm just gonna go for a full reload. Team is not doing very well. And there's not a whole lot of isolated and low health tanks, so... Leopard misses, so we can punish. He's gonna have a reload by now, but we just need to get the damage out. I'll go for a full reload since he's gonna come around where we can't shoot him. And we're just gonna have to hope for some HE or some fire or something. Can't drive. And I can't shoot. I thought I switched back to ABCR, but alright. Wow, we're just getting all kinds of bad luck here. Juke the shot from the 268 there. Leopard just gonna chase us down with DPM. Oh, he gets an unlucky bounce. Someone asks if I can sing. Someone asked if I was commentating on a pub match. Yeah, I kind of was for that. No, it wasn't a tourney match. If it was, I probably would have been in the free cam. Yeah, that was definitely the case. I wanted to commentate, so I died early. Yeah, we'll just go with that, rather than me just being bad at the game and dying early in a YOLO. Someone else asks if... Oh, what am I doing? I should be going for the challenge. Well, we spawned one guy. I'm not gonna do it on this map yet, no, because the team just splits up. So the thing with this challenge I'm seeing is that it is just not gonna be possible on some maps because the enemy team has to split to do well. And you know what, that's fine. Now, if this was PC, I probably wouldn't be spotted, but since it's Bliss, I am. Because that tree there would have afforded me some more camo. Take 2 shots in return, not the best trade, but it's also not too bad. Could be worse. Grill's in the middle there. There's not really a whole lot we can do yet. What a good clip in there. Lucky the grill gave it to us. And now it looks like we can support this push here on the STB and the E75. I was going for the track shot, but his front actually kicked up a little bit there. Pick up the kill shot on the E70. He's saying please no. What a roll there. Sorry, bud. Yeah, so, someone asked if I can sing. You know, taking a music theory class now. And I didn't think I could sing, and I was 100% reaffirmed. I cannot sing. Like, I can definitely try, but it's not gonna be good. So I'm not exactly sure why you asked that, but yeah, I don't think I can sing. I'm not sure what this Leo's doing. He's just gonna die before I even get a shot in. I think he fell asleep. Let's see. We've still got so much time. It's like 13 minutes until the next game start. Oh, Leopard did well. Good job. I7 did well as well. And we'll give his teammate effective as well. Holy Outlaw says of course he can if he's not too shy. Alright, yeah, just reading the comments because of the 5-minute delay, the meta on the map Yukon is strange, especially in pubs I've seen. It's just trying to predict what pub players do, or anyone does, on that map is absolute nightmare. But I guess that's not necessarily the worst thing, because that means that there's quite a few different options that you can do on that map, so that's kind of cool. At least in pubs. In tournament, I don't think that's exactly the case. Unfortunately, the D side is much weaker in terms of cap power, so a lot of the time it's neglected. Ooh, alright. This map is one of the maps that we can get this mission done in. I just need to survive. And last time I tried on this map, we did not survive, so we'll try to get some spots on the stragglers over on this area here. There's someone in B. We're gonna do some aggressive spotting run here. And just like that, it's already over. Why are they playing so passive? Oh, that guy's not playing passive. I am not in a good position anymore. I never was from the start. I'm taking all sorts of damage. This challenge is not good for me. My brain just falls out. So we lose all our HP in obviously really bad and aggressive play. But you know what? It's for the challenge, so it's okay. K91's pushing aggressive. We should be able to punish him. But now we have to play super passive because we don't have HP. Trying to get a track shot on the K91. 140 could have a shot on me. I'm not able to get it off though. We're on 548 HP, which makes us a one-shot for that waffle, unfortunately. Dang, I got spotted all the way back here. Who spotted me? Was it really the 140? No way. Hopefully we can cross without dying here. Ooh, 268. Yeah, he shot. He was just really late. Oh no, we got a leopard again. Tracked him, so that was it. Progetto might have the kill there. You gotta rotate away from that though. Actually no, because the 268's there. Ooh, this is not good. I gotta just try it. Hopefully this is... Oh, he's there, but he missed again. Just me and the U100 left. Might as well push on this 140. Maybe the U100 picks up the kill. Nice. There's no way I'm getting away from that though. Oh, never mind. Oh no. Someone says if I can do the spotting challenge in the VK. Oh, I don't know. VK, obviously not going to be very fast. But it does afford you the ability to play aggressive. So, who knows? Maybe it would be easier in a VK. Again, it depends on the map and it depends on the enemy team's lineup. And it also depends on your team's lineup, because if you got a faster heavy, you're not gonna get it. Like just straight up, you're not gonna get it. But yeah, this challenge is a little bit matchmaking dependent, but at the same time, I feel like it's a good challenge. It's not super easy, so. Oh, this map might get it, but again, it just depends on the timing of things. So what I'm gonna try to do first is spot all the tanks, or spot as many tanks as I can from B, and then run immediately towards C. We'll try that. Just spot the heavy tanks going that way, because I think normally they try to do that. However, we might just get the spots off as they cross there too. Again, this is gonna be down to timing. See if we can get it. If someone tells me to play the T95, maybe. Sheridan gets a shot into me, but I'm gonna be poking up to spot, and nothing's over here. Where are they? Trying to get some spots off on the crossing there. There we go. And 2 more spots. Now we're looking for their tank destroyers. The grill and the 268. There's also a Leo PT8. Oh, and it looks like the ammo got spotted by not me. Well, 269, but he sets me on fire. Luckily, he doesn't have missiles anymore, so that's at least we've got at least that going for us. He's clippable now, and that means we can make a play on him. The grill killed something on the other side there, so shouldn't be over here. You're not getting away from me. I got spotted moving into that position. You heard them blind fire. Yeah, he's still blind firing, so we should be. Not sure what's going on there. Well, he actually moved up. He's in a really bad position there, but he's in a position where he could move up on me, and it looks like that's what he's doing. So we're gonna be bailing from this position here. Actually, we can spot him as he comes, yeah. There we go. And now we're gonna move out. So we kind of baited him into overextending a little bit. We might get spotted here. Probably did. Look at that, he's just taking all sorts of damage there. And now we can pick him off. I actually put him down before he gets a second shot off. 183, obviously punishing that. I'm not exactly sure why our 183 is still there. I don't think he's been shooting at much else, but worked out for us, so. Let's see, now it's just going to be a little bit of cleanup. Their Gorilla's on 1100, maybe we can pick him up with HE. No, he's kind of far away. Pick up this 268. They pick up 2 kills. But it's just gonna be the motion and the grill there. Can't get double tapped. Motion's turning to me, so we're gonna go for the grill instead for now. Grill is just running away from me. Dang. Well. Man, I'm really bad. Sheridan was not happy with that. Alright. So we weren't able to get the challenge yet again. But we do have our tournament invite, so we're able to commentate some more. Let's see what's going on here. Purple versus CPG in the lower bracket of the finals. Or the winter cheese... okay. Lower bracket, game 1, winter season championship. There we go. So let's see. Again, Purple versus CPG. We're gonna actually watch some games on Rockfield, which is not a map that we've seen a whole lot. I don't think I've commentated on this map this season yet, actually. So that should be pretty interesting to watch. Best of 5 again. CPG's got their lineup ready already. I would assume Purple is in a training room figuring out what their final game plan is going to be. Again, these are going to be critical matches for each of these teams. Both CPG and Purple are on the verge of getting knocked out of the top 8 winter season championship should they lose. So obviously they're going to do everything in their power to win these games. Now best of 5, meaning first to 3 wins. Unless there's some sort of a draw. But I don't think I've ever seen that in Supremacy, so... Alright, CPG is going to be taking 2 E5s, double crons, an IS4, we've got an E5, I already said E5s. They've got an Hori and a Vickers Light. Purple has come into the room now, getting their lineup sorted out before they get into the games. Now CPG with that sort of lineup, again they've got a Hori, so Hori, a little bit conflicted about this choice on this map. Honestly, if you were to take a tank destroyer on this map, I wouldn't take a Hori, I would take a Vickers and... Vickers is not a tank destroyer, I would take a 268 instead. Just because it's got a little bit, it's got more camo, I think. Maybe not. Both of them have pretty good camo, but more importantly, in my opinion, the 268 has a little bit of a better profile for working the hills on this map, as well as most of the terrain. In my opinion, this terrain is much more suited to tanks that have good gun depression, a lot of hills, and a lot of like small ridges that you can play there. 268, in my opinion, pretty good at that sort of thing. Just because it's so short, but it's got good gun depression, and the gun is mounted relatively high on the chassis. You can play hull down on smaller ridges there, more so than the Hori. And again, tank destroyers are already a rare pick on, or at least in this meta, so would be interested to see how they use the Hori. Maybe they're going to take it in some position that I'm not aware of. But let's see. Purple's going to be taking double crons, triple E5s, and IS4 into Vickers Light. Pretty standard lineup there. Not a whole lot to talk about here. They've got the crons with the good gun depression, E5s as well. Good mix of everything there. And IS4 maybe making a play towards B, so who knows. Alrighty, let's see. Game 1, Purple versus CPG. Let's see which team makes it back into the upper bracket, and let's see which team is sent packing. It's all coming down here for these two teams, Purple and CPG, one loss away from getting knocked out of the top 8. Star NATO in the Vickers Light, gonna be going for a spotting run He is Captain Harlock as well, going for the spotting run. Starnado and Captain Harlock going to be spotting each other up. Maybe, yeah, shot going in there. Good shell from Starnado, catching Harlock off guard. However, Harlock does get some spots off, and here actually MJ got spotted doing... Look at this. What is going on here? CPG boosting a Hori up onto the hill there. MJ, though, got spotted, though. The Vickers of Captain Harlock getting an aggressive spotting run in, and actually it wasn't even all that aggressive, just the Vickers having such ridiculous view range was able to spot MJ from this bush here. So, or not even here, he was off to the side, but he was able to get that spot off. Purple getting the A cap before CPG gets C, and Samuel's just going to be pushing into the B cap. Let's see what kind of shots that Mocha has up here. Well, we'll go into this sort of mode here. Jammy, like, not actually sure why CPG boosted a tank up here. It doesn't really look like it has that good shots, but we'll see later on in the play. Can get a little bit of a cinematic here. We've got Mocha in the Hori, boosted up here, looking for some shots on an unfortunate victim. Darktronics gets spotted. Will he have shots on Expired? Doesn't look like it. Oh, but he does. Look at that shot. Expired. Oh, yeah, he is 100% getting shot from there. Oh, and another shell goes into Expired. That E5, obviously, he thinks he's hold down, but the Hori just shooting down on him. Expired, gonna be running out of there. There's nothing he can do there. So, actually, what CPG has here is a sort of exclusion zone. Purple can't really take defensive positions in this area without getting punished for it. So it kind of affords CPG... Oh, man. That was not a good poke by Starnado. Got spotted trying to get a reset into B, maybe. Purple 100% ready for that. And Samuel's going to take B. Edgy Nado with a shot into him, but not going to be soon enough. And again, CPG's going to be pushing up here. Purple can't put anything over in this area to spot that up. CPG is going to be coming in a little bit unnoticed until now. Seal Nado is now spotted, but not able to get a shot into Expired there. Purple now with the 2 caps up. Jammy Cube in the back is getting hit. Okay, the Hori has shots on him all the way over here. So it looks like the Hori has just been... Oh man, what is going on? The Hori's just getting absolutely insane shots on like all of this area here. So CPG finally getting their tank destroyer to work, and it's gonna afford them a whole lot of cover fire here. Fat E just getting absolutely hammered, as well as Expired. I don't think either of them have taken damage from any other tank besides the Hori. And the most dangerous part about this for Purple is that they have no idea where is safe and where is not. Like, Starnado does go down in the back, so Purple is taking control of C, though. So, CPG still need to pick up the kills here. Harder takes damage from the Hori. Again, Seal Nado trying to cover for Darktronics, but CPG just aren't picking up the kills. There we go. Kill from the Hori coming in from the sky. Oh, but Harlock as well with the artillery fire from C, picking up the kill on Darktronics there. So CPG are still bleeding a lot for this, and Purple still have control of the caps. They need to pick up kills, but Cheating Legend is about to go down. Fatty is also on the verge of going down. They really need to pick up those kills. MJ cannot die. Cheating Legend cannot die, and neither can Edgy Nado, but it looks like they're in really tough spots there. Edgy Nado goes down. Purple are so close to winning this on cap, 995, and they're about to pick it up there. So, CPG just didn't have a coordinated push there. Not sure what was going on. They had such good shots from the Hori coming in like artillery, punishing tanks that were unfortunate enough to be in his line of fire. But like, look at this. Expired didn't even go down, and he was super low. CPG just really needed to push on those low health tanks and pick them up, but that just didn't happen. Purple ended up getting more kills than CPG, and obviously that's going to win them the game, especially since they had the cap advantage. So I wasn't too sure about CPG using the whole re, but it 100% worked out for them since they were able to boost it there. Definitely going to be outplaying the 268 in that position there. It's going to have more DPM, I believe, than the 268, and it's going to have a little bit more like presence, we'll call it, since it can shoot faster and it's still got pretty good alpha. And obviously that AP pen is just going to be absolutely devastating. But either way, CPG still weren't able to pull out a win from that. But it was a good try, and I applaud them for that interesting strategy there. Next up, CPG are going to be taking double crons, triple E5s, and IS4, and a Vickers Light. Basically the same lineup that Purple took last game. Purple is going to be taking triple E5s, double IS4s, instead of double crons. They've got a single cron this time, and a Vickers Light. Obviously, Rockfield is going to be the same map. They're going to be swapping spawns this time, though, so I don't think Purple is going to boost anything, though. But they might play for the B cap again. They've got two IS4s. Well, let's see. Double crons for CPG can definitely work hold down against most of those purple tanks, but just going to be an issue of where CPG decides to play, and I don't think CPG has been keeping control of the cap game in any of these games. I remember that used to be something they did decently, but they're not going to be doing that in these series for whatever reason. Starnado spots Captain Harlock and Whitesikin, so Purple is spotted going somewhat aggressive towards C. CPG as well. Darktronics gets spotted and punished by Jammy Cube a little bit. Harlock gets hit as he's pulling out of there, but Darktronics is bleeding much more. Down to 601 or 1601 HP actually, but CPG have taken control of the C area. Purple is in here as well, but it's going to be a more direct brawl than most of the other games we've seen. Expired gets hit by both Starnado and MJ, gonna be bleeding a little bit. Purple has bled more HP than CPG has, however, CPG has been bled a little bit more in a focused manner. Darktronics is down to almost half HP, while most of the other purple tanks have only bled like one shot each. Mocha shooting Captain Harlock though, and Harlock's going to be brought down pretty low. Starnado is now going to be able to make aggressive plays on Harlock. I'm not exactly sure what Harlock is doing though. He's going to take another shot as he tries to get onto the A-cap, and this is going to cement the mobility advantage that Starnado is going to have on Harlock. As long as he doesn't get bled there, he should be winning any matchup against him there. Expired's taking some more shots on this offside. Not a whole lot is happening yet in terms of this. It's just going to be coming down to bleeding. Whitesikin, though, is going to be pushing across, and looks like Purple is going to be making a push onto MJ. MJ doesn't have support except for Seal NATO, but Purple is going to be 3-on-2 on this corner at the very beginning of this matchup. Cheating Legend now going to be rotating over to support that, but Purple have a little bit of an advantage here. It's going to be harder for CPG to get shots into them and stay safe from their guns. Purple also pushing in through the middle, but Samuel looked like he pushed from around the outside, and he just took all sorts of hits, and he goes down for that. Purple not going to be winning this on HP yet. They've also gone a gun down. Expired taking a lot of hits, getting focused out there. Good focus fire by CPG, but look at that. MJ just got nuked as well. Gonna zoom out a little bit so you can see the kind of mess that's going on here. Harlock now taking damage. Expired goes down. MJ goes down. Harlock is down to one shot. Darktronics might have the kill shot, picks it up, and now Purple are going to be 3 guns down, but they pick up a kill right back at it. Step Bro missing a shot there. Whitesikin on Seal NATO, Starnado putting a good shell into the back with HE. Whitesikin and Step Bro going to be losing this matchup here, focused out of the game, and now Purple is just going to have 2 tanks against 4. However, there are 2 one-shots on the field, but Fatty just gets triple tapped there, and all his HP is gone. Jammy Cube going to be coming in to try to support him, but he is way too late there. Not a whole lot that he could do at that point, and just like that, CPG pick up a win. Gonna be their first of tonight, actually. So maybe they bring the momentum back. Jammy Cube taking a lot of damage, but picking up Mocha in the Kran there. Seal NATO gonna be hold down somewhat, looking to use the E5 there for cover. Jammy Cube goes down, and CPG are able to pick up the next game. So it's 1-on-1 here. Both teams have a win under their belt. It looked like Purple did something weird on the other side of the C cap there. Not exactly sure what happened, but one of their IS4s lost a lot of HP very quickly, and I would say that wasn't the best play there. Alright, let's see. Hellas is going to be the next map. Definitely conflicted about this map. But let's see. It should be a little bit more tolerable in structured tournament gameplay than it is in pubs. So, let's see. Purple's going to be taking triple IS4s, double E5s, T22, and a Kran. CPG is going to be taking triple Krans, 2 E5s, an IS4, and a Vickers Light. CPG taking triple Krans. That's going to be quite a lot of clip potential, but again, that's going to be quite low DPM. Purple's going to be taking triple IS4s, a little bit more flexible in terms of that lineup. However, if CPG are able to get those Krans hold down and working together in unison, they could very well be a formidable opponent to those IS4s. And CPG has a Vickers Light while Purple has a T22 medium, which is a pretty meaningful matchup there. The fact that Purple has a T22 over a light tank means that the T22 can possibly just form a little bit of an area where the Vickers really can't operate as effectively. Obviously, the T22 is going to be one of the harder tanks to 1 versus 1 for any medium or light. So that's why that matchup, in my opinion, goes to the favor of the T22. But the Vickers could also play it smart. He just can't play it as aggressively. Look at this. CPG is going to be pushing pretty aggressive onto the A cap. They're taking B as well, but I don't know if they're going to be able to take it without getting reset. It looks like they will be able to. Now, the important part here is that they were able to push Purple off of their own cap. Purple is not going to be getting any cap points from the A cap, although they're going to be going for the C cap. Star NATO, again, it's going to be really tough for him in this matchup against the T22 in the Vickers. He can possibly get a reset here, but he's not going to be overextending too hard to get it. And he's just going to be opting to not do anything about it. Just going to be looking to punish him if, yeah, that T22 pushed across. Star NATO gets a good shell into them. You see, oh, and he baits another shell as well. Might be able to punish him, although the T22 is in a good position to side scrape there. On this other side, though, Expired is creeping up. Looks like Purple is trying to force this Vickers out of there, or at least pick him up. He's going to be forced to make a play, and that's going to be tough for him to make it out of there alive. You see him taking damage on the HP screen, but CPG does also have a huge mismatch on the other side. There's basically 3 purple tanks on the other side just getting their time wasted while their team is getting decimated in a 4 or 5-on-3 actually. Samuel goes down super fast. CPG is just going to have really good focus fire here. It's going to be much easier on them than it is for Purple. Edgy NATO, though, also taking a lot of damage, but Whitezikin is just about down as well. Star NATO did go down in the Vickers, though, so the T22 will have a little bit of free reign on that C cap now. However, he did get hit pretty hard, as you can see there. He's going to be very low on HP. Jammy Cube gonna be dragging these tanks actually towards the rest of the purple tanks. I wouldn't say it's gonna be tough though. That's a tough decision to take there. But Jammy Cube does go down anyways, and now Fat Eat is going to get pushed on by Darktronics and Mocha. Mocha's about to have 3 shells in the clip, and he's going to be dropping behind the E5. Might go for the HE shells, but he's just not going to do it. Can't get greedy at that point, just opting for the easier damage. Fat Eat getting focused on by Darktronics and Mocha again. Down pretty low. However, the Kron is now on single shot DPM, and it's going to take a long time. Darktronics might actually just get left there to pick him up on his own, but Mocha has a good HE shell there, picks him up, and is just going to be expired Harder and Harlock, but Harlock's just about gone. Harder goes down as well. MJ botches the shot, but Mocha is there for the kill, and Purple end up losing this game to kills, it seems. MJ might go down to expired, but Cheating Legend is doing a good job of defending for him. MJ botching his shot, but it doesn't matter at this point. Expired botching his as well. MJ has a shot there. Expired picks him up, but goes down shortly after, and Purple not going to be winning that game, obviously. CPG picking up that game in an aggressive A push. So, I'm not sure what the call was there from Purple, honestly. You obviously do want to take out the Vickers if you can, but giving up an IS-4 and a T-22 for that Vickers definitely hurt them in terms of overall strategy. They got pushed on and lost very quickly on the other side, basically on their A cap, which definitely didn't afford them any options later on. CPG is just taking advantage of the information that the Vickers gave them, and again there was another tank in the back there. I believe it was it might have been Cheating Legend in the Kron. Also did a good job of just getting some damage out in the Kron, and then just surviving as long as you can. Again, Purple just didn't have their resources allocated in good places to get good focus fire on the CPG push. Had they been in better defensive positions, maybe it would have been different. But their deployment just didn't really allow for that, so they just didn't work well enough for them. Purple's going to be taking basically the same lineup here. CPG going to be taking triple E5s this time, double Krons, an IS-4, and a Vickers Light. So let's see how Purple is able to react and change up their strategy this time. Hopefully they learn from their last game there, and maybe we can see a tiebreaker here should Purple win this game. If not though, CPG are one win away from knocking out Purple of the top 8, or knocking Purple out of the top 8. So Purple on their last leg here, they need to make these games count, or else they're going to get knocked out. T-22 is going to be pushing towards C again, but Star NATO is going aggressive in the Vickers, trying to get some spots off from this bush here. You see him spotting White Skin in the E5. The T-22 is spotted as well, but he's the one that gets punished, actually. I believe it was Mocha in the Kron there that got a side shot in as he crossed. Yeah, pretty good angle there, actually. Might get a shot in as he pulls out as well. Bouncing off the T-22 side, though. T-22 is going to be good at that. But CPG have won control of the C cap, it looks like. They're going to be pushing really aggressive onto these Purple tanks. Purple is gonna have to buckle down and win this defense here, or else they are risking getting knocked out of top 8. Captain Harlock though is in a crossfire. Oh man, that is just absolutely devastating. He went down so fast, got double tracked in the E5. There's nothing you can do about it at that point, and it just looks like it's gonna snowball here. Purple just, oh man, this CPG just doing absolutely all kinds of damage to these Purple tanks here. Edgy NATO has taken a lot of damage, so has Darktronics, but Actually, HPs are still somewhat even. However, purple have 2 guns down, and they're not picking up the kills. Finally get one on Edgy NATO. However, Darktronics in the middle there, I don't think he can get focused out. Fat Eat goes down. Oh man, he took a lot of damage there. And it's just going to be a losing game for purple, it seems. 3 guns down. Actually, yeah, no. 3 guns against 5, and it looks like this game is going to CPG. Again, CPG with a super aggressive play on that C cap were able to knock out a purple tank really quick and get the map advantage on them. Purple just trying to scramble for some good defensive positions, but weren't able to back out fast enough. And ultimately, that's what won CPG the game. Able to catch those purple tanks off guard, caught them in crossfires, and ended up picking them up with really, really fast focus fire there. Expired goes down, and now it's just Jammy Cube again versus 4. Purple getting knocked out of top 8 by CPG. GG in the chat. Good sportsmanship there. Yeah, just, I mean, that opening play from CPG was just so aggressive there. Purple had a hard time reacting to it properly. CPG had all their angles worked out. They knew that they'd catch something crossing there with their crons, and they executed on it. And that's going to be the last game of the night that's going to be streamed. Let's check out the rest of the results, though. Apex haven't finished their games against GG yet. Pramo, let's see if they won theirs. Oh, I'm so dumb. These games aren't happening until tomorrow. My mistake. Let's see. So CPG, we just saw, we're able to beat Purple 3-1. Oh, but they're still in the lower bracket. And that's going to be happening 8:50 tomorrow night. Hated versus Pincer. Hasn't finished up yet. And the winner of this game is going to be playing against CPG. Obviously, the loser is going to be knocked out. But I find this interesting, though, that the lower bracket, the next lower bracket match is going to be happening after the upper bracket. I'm trying to work out how this is in the head. I think that makes sense. Because actually it's going to be CPG versus the loser of, I believe, Apex, or no, yeah, it would be CPG versus the loser of Naps versus Primo, and then Pincer versus the loser of Apex and GG. I think that's what happens. But anyways, all of those games are... There's going to be more games tomorrow. So, for now, that's going to be the end here. But, we'll see. We'll keep waiting for the result of Pincer versus Hated. It seems like they're going pretty far into the matchup, so they should be playing on Hellas again. Or as well. Maybe they go to a tiebreaker, since their games haven't finished yet. Oh, I haven't played the obligatory VK game yet, so we'll do that while we wait for the results. Oh no. Oops, I did some sort of scene change again there. Hopefully, or fortunately I caught it this time. But anyways, Yamato Harbor in VK. They've got a 183, a 4005, and a mouse. They've got some good heavy tanks as well. So we'll try what happens in this, in the middle lane here. Might get a shot. Oh, what is he doing? And he doesn't have spawn liner either. That's gonna be a juicy HE. Weren't able to bounce the last shell, but I'd say 900 for 450 is a pretty good trade. So we're not gonna get a shot into the mouse there. Now I'm still pushing my luck in this aggressive play though. Oh, looks like we kind of have to make some aggressive plays here because our mediums weren't able to hold off theirs. So, we're gonna have to help out our team push this side here. Can't find the mouse there though. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. I've been spotted this whole time. I thought I went unspotted at some point. Oh no. We're just gonna be pushing forwards here. .183 is there. Still there. Mouse turned though. Oh, and I'm gonna die to the 183 now because he tracked me. No. Medium's gonna be moving in now. The aggressive play worked out in the beginning. And then it stopped working. But this 183 might get a shot into the 30B actually. Or the... I'm not... Ooh, no, he's not gonna get a shot in? Might get a shot... Nope. Unfortunate. Mouse is going down now. E75 is gonna get double tapped by Grill and Waffle if this Grill could drive. Oh no, E75 is like all the way around the corner. Ooh. Waffle with the jukes there. M103 with the kill actually. Good shot there. I think he got the side of his turret over the thing there. Overall, not the best game, but it wasn't too bad, and we got a win, so... let's see if Hated versus Pincer have finished up yet. And it still says battles in progress, so... Doesn't look like they finished yet, and it's actually going to be an interesting match, it seems. They most definitely are going to tiebreaker, I think. So we'll play another game. Maybe we can get a better game in the VK. But we might also get a worse game, so... hopefully don't push our luck. Alrighty, let's see. What do they have? Mouse 113, KPZ for heavy tanks. Magic Mango says left. I'm actually doing a really lazy crossing. Hopefully I don't get spotted. Looks like we're good though. They've got a medium in the corner. Our E50 and our medium didn't go corner, but it's not a huge deal. Yet. And it actually kind of worked out since the E50 kind of rotated out of there thinking that there's nothing there. Might actually get tagged. Nope. Spots the WZ, I think. Nope. I'm not sure what's going on here. All I know is get a shot into the E50. WZ should have him as well. Yeah. He went down pretty quick. Our E75 is making a YOLO into C, it looks like. It looks like he met our teams. Or the rest of the enemy team there. T92E1 looks like he's AFK. K91 also pushing into dangerous territory there. But he's still alive somehow, so... Not sure what this guy's doing here. Free damage, I guess. That's fine. Their mouse is playing there. Not sure why. Grill looking for a shell. Not gonna give him one. Actually, this mouse is pushing up now. If he had stayed in the back, it would have been actually more annoying to dig out. But since he's not anymore, we can work on this guy and keep him down. Now he's still gonna be wasting our team's time though, so... Not the worst thing you can do in the mouse. I'm gonna heat shell into his cheek and he's giving our side. He's gonna turn back in time. Ooh, our WZ took some hits there. Our team is still going down. We've got such a long reload. Now we're looking down on him, so heat will just go through him. WZ, I'm waiting for him to shoot, and as soon as he... Oh, okay, that works too. Now he should be pick up for HE, but we're just gonna do it with heat. Alrighty. Now what do we have left? I don't want to push that 113 because most of their tanks are over here, and pushing the 113 would mean pushing across into potential crossfire. Progetto is going for the waffle, and he should have that, so we're gonna go for these guys over here. Grill made himself easy kill, so we pick him up. WZ is going for a shot into the KPZ. Hits his gun though, unfortunately. But this KPZ is gonna be no match for the VK. And now he's a one shot for the WZ. WZ also gets a good bounce there. We'll see if he picks him up. There you go. Good shot there. And we're also winning this game on caps. It looks like our Progetto wasn't able to pick up the waffle. The waffle's got a small gun, so there's a small chance that he bounces on the Progetto. It looks like he didn't even hit or something. I don't know what... Oh! Low roll there by AP. Actually, should probably back up here because the 113's playing aggressive. And we haven't picked up the kill on the waffle. We're gonna have to pick that up. 113's going for the circle of death, maybe? And he's doing... No, I thought he was gonna go over the hill after that. That would have been a good play. But he's just winning this on BPM, it looks like. WZ's coming back for support. But we're gonna win this game on caps. Don't want to block the WZ shot. We got the 6k with the ram damage at the end. WZ, definitely effective player. I'd give him a team player if we could double tack that, or double stack that too. Waffle looks like he did well for the enemy team. We'll give him a worthy opponent, and the WZ did not make it easy at the end, so we'll give him worthy as well. $25 golds, love to see it. Alright, let's check the results. Should be in now. And it looks like Pincer beat Hated. It did come down to the tiebreaker on Normandy though, 3-2. That would have been a cool matchup to see. I'm not sure if anyone streamed it. I think someone did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got streamed. So, those should be some good games to watch. If you didn't get to see those, Should probably, you, it might be a cool thing to watch there. Also, I think you would have seen some other upper bracket games, so check out, I think, Wild Ones as well as Every. And I think, what's it called? Droodles was streaming as well, so show some support to the other streamers if you want to watch some more tournament games, and check them out if you have the time. Now, for now, I'm gonna be ending off this stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the games today. There's some more games tomorrow, so tune in again at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, I think 6 Pacific, if you want to see some more tournament gameplay. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.